All right, so most of these stories will be drug stories, but I also find the prostitution, pimping, hoeing, I find that very interesting too. And I think that the whole human trafficking aspect of it should be looked at. And personally, I think it's just a scam. I think that they started calling this human trafficking just to lock men up, period. The amount of time that you get for human trafficking is just unbelievable. It's like 10 years for each count. Like literally, if you go to a hotel, post up with a girl, and make 3 phone calls for her, that's 30 years in state prison. That is a lot of time. That is an amazing amount of time. And it's just kind of crazy how that the way they do these crimes is, I mean, they can get you from either way. It's like, obviously, if, they got somebody, if they got the cops out there doing a sting and, they're pretending to be a John and, you send the girl over there, they get you for it. Or they could be the John themselves, or no, they could pretend to be the girl and then you approach the girl and then get you for human trafficking. I mean, it's just a scam. And the reason they're doing this is because people are tired of the American public is tired of people going to jail for drugs. So what they did is they took this human trafficking concept, brought it in, turned everybody into a victim, or at least all the females into victims, and now they can lock men up for hundreds of years. Period. This all started in 2012. How do I know it started in 2012? Well, I can't say everything in this video, but I was lightly involved in it. So, I do my research. So, in 2012, when I did my research, I saw that they took the crime of pimping and pandering or living off the wages of a prostitute and turned it into a public health issue called human trafficking. And I said, human trafficking? I said, that is horrible. Oh my gosh. Who would want to be a human trafficker? Like, really, who would want to be a human trafficker? I wouldn't want to be known as a human trafficker either. And then I started looking at the amount of time that you can get for human trafficking. Okay. Because the thing is, old school pimp and pandering, that was like a misdemeanor. Literally. I mean, if you got caught maybe 2, 3 times, yeah, you're a repeat offender, you get a felony or whatever. But just posting up at the hotel and sending a girl out on a date, that was a joke. But now, the least little bit of thing you do, the least, I mean, you just holding her cell phone for her while she go out and turn a trick. 10 years. Mandatory minimums. But look, nowadays, they're trying to let all the drug dealers out. You notice that? Just about anybody with a long drug sentence can petition the Trump or petition to whoever else and have a chance of getting out. But these human traffickers, boy, they are stroking them good. So yeah, that's my whole assessment of human trafficking. I think that it's a scam. I think that they're using it to lock men up for multiple years for no reason. I mean, I just don't see why should a guy have to go away for 400 years for participating in the oldest profession in the world. Prostitution was around before any of our jobs. There is no industry that's older than prostitution. Prostitution was around before the church. It was around before politics. It was around before technology. It was around before computers. It was around before running water. It was around before anything. Literally. I mean, come on. Prostitutes were good enough for Jesus. Jesus Christ was cool with some hookers. But if we go out and are cool with some hookers, we could get tied into some big time case and go away for 50, 60, 70 years. So it doesn't make sense. But if you're involved in, I mean, not involved in, but if you have any information about pimping or human trafficking, or you just want to know more about it, from somebody who's very experienced in this, links in the bio. Hit me up. Let me know what's going on.